A frail woman, wearing tattered clothes and clutching a small bag, entered an upscale restaurant in the city's wealthiest district. Her hair was messy, her face looked tired, and she shivered slightly from the cold. She approached the counter and softly asked the waiter, "Please, could you spare some food? I haven't eaten in days." The restaurant was bustling with wealthy diners, dressed in designer outfits and sipping on expensive wine. The waiter sneered, "We don't serve freeloaders here." "Get out!" She turned to a well-dressed couple at a nearby table. "Just a little bread," she pleaded. The woman scoffed. "People like you shouldn't even be allowed near this place." A group of businessmen at another table chuckled. "Go beg somewhere else," one said, tossing a coin at her feet mockingly. "Here's your payment. Now leave." The woman looked down, sighed, and picked up the coin. The restaurant's manager stormed over. "If you don't leave now, I'll call security." With a nod, she whispered, "All right," and walked out slowly. The next day. That evening, the restaurant's owner received a shocking call. The entire establishment had been bought out by a new investor. The staff whispered among themselves, confused and anxious. Who would buy the place overnight? The next afternoon, an expensive black Rolls-Royce pulled up outside the restaurant. The chauffeur stepped out and opened the door. A woman emerged, dressed in a custom-made designer suit, wearing diamond earrings and expensive heels. Gasps filled the room. It was her, the beggar from last night. The waiter's face turned pale. The manager stumbled backward. The rich couple who had mocked her sat frozen in their seats. She walked up to the same waiter and placed the same coin he had thrown at her on the table. "Consider this your last tip from me. You're fired." Then she turned to the manager. "You didn't want me in this place yesterday. Well, today I own it. And I don't want people like you in here either. Pack your things." The businessmen who had laughed at her gulped nervously. One of them stammered, "Madam, we didn't mean to." She smirked. "No need to explain. I believe I interrupted your meal. Please finish it. Because after today, you're banned from all my restaurants." The entire room fell silent. The only sound was the clinking of glasses as stunned diners tried to process what had just happened. She turned to the remaining staff and smiled. "For those of you who show kindness, you have nothing to fear. But from now on, this restaurant serves everyone with dignity." And with that, she walked away, leaving behind a room full of people who had just learned a painful lesson. Never judge someone by their appearance.